During this political season, there's been a lot of talk about immigration control and something called E-Verify. Our Brendan McLaughlin explains how Florida companies are using this national database to keep illegal workers off the job.
Hooters serves up hot wings and cold beer in restaurants across the country. You can call them tacky and unrefined, but don't call them illegal. The Clearwater-based ownership group of 23 stores carefully screens all their job applicants to make sure they're here legally.
Would you call it a reliable system?
Definitely, yes.
You haven't?
We have not had any problems.
Leslie Richardson is talking about the federal database called E-Verify. It's her job to put the Social Security numbers and other information provided by new employees into the system. About 5 new Hooters employees get rejected by the E-Verify system each month, usually because there's a mismatch between the Social Security number and the name or birth date. Those workers have 8 business days to explain the discrepancy, during which time they can continue to work.
But they don't usually do that, do they?
Not really.
Most often they what? Just disappear?
Yes.
E-Verify is mandatory in 16 states, but voluntary elsewhere, including Florida. An independent study from 2008 found E-Verify's accuracy to be a mixed picture. The system correctly approved legal applicants 93% of the time, but it mistakenly approved illegal applicants 54% of the time.
And how does it work for you?
It's perfect. It takes 5 minutes. You know immediately, and we're good to go.
Jim Meeks of Parksdale Farms in Plant City has used the E-Verify system for 2 years. Because farm operations are watched so closely by Homeland Security, he has to hire carefully.
The strawberry crop in Plant City hasn't even been planted yet, but when the season starts, Parksdale Farms is going to have to triple their workforce, hire about 60 people, and each one of them will have their information run through the E-Verify system.
Meeks says almost all field work in the Bay Area is done by immigrants, legal and illegal. If E-Verify becomes state law, he believes crops will go unpicked in the fields.
If we're getting the majority of the ones that are legal to work here, then that means that others are somewhere else. If it became a mandatory thing to be legal everywhere, then that pool would dry up pretty quickly.
The fact is the employers need the workers and the workers need the jobs.
Sociology Associate Professor Elizabeth Aranda at the University of South Florida says any measure to control immigration, including E-Verify, can have unintended consequences.
It could just lead to a larger black market of papers that are E-Verify, solid, that could go through.
Better forgeries, basically.
Better forgeries.
Over 9,000 employers in Florida used E-Verify already this year. The major candidates for governor and Senate support making E-Verify mandatory for Florida employers. I'm Brendan McLaughlin. Back to you.